Ever pondered the intricate dance between smiles and the hidden shadows of envy lurking beneath them? Within the facade of friendliness often lies a tapestry of concealed emotions and intentions. Today, we embark on a journey delving into the labyrinth of human expressions, unraveling the mysteries veiled behind passive-aggressive behaviors, subtle devaluations, and the support that never materializes. This world, obscured behind everyday behaviors, is a complex reality where appearances deceive and true intentions remain obscured. As we navigate these facets of human nature, we not only uncover truths about others, but also confront reflections of our own vulnerabilities and fears. If you're prepared for this expedition, remember to subscribe and enable notifications to ensure you don't miss any of our deep dives into human psychology. I challenge you to stay engaged until the end and share in the comments your encounters with these behaviors. Have you recognized them within yourself or others? At the heart of the human drama lies a web of emotions, among which passive-aggressive behaviors stand out. Rooted in dark feelings of envy and discontent, these manifestations weave a complex veil over social interactions, marked by ambiguity and dissimulation. Rather than confronting their emotions openly, those haunted by envy often choose the path of sarcasm and veiled criticisms. Such comments, though seemingly civil, are actually poisoned darts aimed at inflicting harm and diminishing others without direct confrontation. Passive-aggressive behavior becomes a trap for both the sender and its target. For the sender, it represents an escape, an inability or fear to face the reality of their feelings and desires. There's a psychological complexity underlying these acts, a tangle of repressed emotions expressed in a distorted manner. For the receiver, the indirect nature of these comments adds an enigmatic quality, making them difficult to fully identify and understand. Exploring the dynamics of passive-aggressive behaviors prompts deep reflection on the nature of envy and resentment. Why do we choose to express our negative feelings indirectly? Is it fear of vulnerability or a misguided attempt to preserve dignity? These questions challenge our understanding and stimulate introspection on how we manage our emotions and those of others. By addressing passive-aggressive behaviors, we not only illuminate a peculiar aspect of human relationships, but also embark on a journey of self-discovery. Envy and discontent, though painfully destructive, offer a unique opportunity for personal growth, if we have the courage to face them openly and honestly. This topic invites us to reflect deeply, to explore the depths of our own nature, and seek a deeper understanding of the forces shaping our interactions with others. In our quest to comprehend human interactions, we encounter the hurtful practice of devaluing others' achievements. This occurs when individuals driven by envy undermine or discredit the efforts and successes of others. Such behavior manifests in various ways, from words that downplay someone's victories to attitudes that show indifference or refusal to acknowledge the merit of others. The goal behind this behavior is to shake the confidence of those who have achieved something significant, making them and those around them see their success as less valuable. Individuals who engage in this behavior often make comments or display attitudes intended to diminish the achievements of others. Phrases like, "That's no big deal," or "I could do it too if I tried," seek to trivialize great efforts, while silence or lack of attention implies that the success achieved is not noteworthy. This attempt to belittle others reflects a personal dissatisfaction of those who engage in such behavior. By diminishing others, they seek to alleviate their own feelings of inadequacy or lack of success. Beneath the act of devaluing others' achievements lies a deep-seated insecurity and a struggle to navigate negative emotions in a healthy manner. When we confront instances of diminishing others' accomplishments, we're presented with an opportunity to ponder the profound impact our words and actions can have on those around us. This mindset not only fails to aid the individual who practices it, but also casts a shadow over their own emotional landscape, laying bare a heart wrestling with envy and dissatisfaction. However, amidst this introspection lies a silver lining, a chance to recognize the importance of honoring and celebrating the victories of others. Understanding that a win for someone in our community is a collective triumph prompts us to turn inward, examining how we handle feelings of envy and resentment. It serves as an invitation to cultivate greater empathy, fostering a happier and more cohesive coexistence for both ourselves and those around us. As we delve deeper into the complexities of envy, we encounter a subtler yet profoundly damaging aspect: the absence of support and the perpetuation of discouragement. In this scenario, envy doesn't rear its head through overt attacks or direct criticism, but rather through a conspicuous lack of encouragement and comments that chip away at confidence. The individual, shrouded in the guise of concern or pragmatism, undermines aspirations by questioning their feasibility or dismissing them as unattainable or fanciful. This insidious behavior wreaks havoc on the targets, leaving them questioning their capabilities and the validity of their dreams. It's a form of envy that silently corrodes, sapping the willpower and self-esteem of those in its crosshairs. Disguised as concern or a warped sense of realism, this behavior unveils a startling psychological complexity. The individual may not only be grappling with feelings of envy, but also attempting to rationalize their own shortcomings or inaction by discouraging others. They may twist reality to assuage their own frustrations, convincing themselves that if they can't achieve their dreams, there's no harm in others not trying or falling short. Confronting this pattern of behavior demands a significant degree of self-awareness and inner strength. It's crucial to acknowledge that the absence of support and constant discouragement often speaks more to the insecurities of the envious individual than to the feasibility of the goals they seek to undermine. Embracing this reality can be empowering, enabling individuals to find motivation and inspiration from within and from genuinely supportive and constructive sources. Therefore, in addressing the absence of support and the perpetuation of discouragement, we're prompted to contemplate the broader significance of encouragement and belief in one another's capabilities and dreams. Overcoming these hurdles not only fortifies resilience and self-assurance, but also illuminates a path toward a more compassionate and supportive community, where everyone's success is celebrated as a collective triumph. As we ponder the manifestations of envy, we're prompted to engage in a broader contemplation on the significance of encouragement and faith in each other's capabilities and dreams. Recognizing and surmounting these obstacles not only fortify resilience and self-confidence, but also illuminate a path toward a more united and supportive community, where everyone's success is celebrated as a collective triumph. Continuing our analysis of envy's manifestations in interpersonal dynamics, we arrive at an intriguing phenomenon: exaggerated imitation. This transcends mere admiration, evolving into a replication not only of behaviors and tastes, but, in some cases, of the very identity of the envied individual. Unlike the notion that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, here it reveals itself as a complex and often dark facet of envy. This tendency to mimic others may initially seem harmless or even flattering, but as it intensifies, it morphs into an obsession and a competitive impulse. The imitator not only seeks to align with the envied individual, but also endeavors to usurp their position, vie for attention, and in some instances, surpass them. However, this pursuit stems from a deep dissatisfaction with one's own being and an unrelenting quest for external validation. In this context, exaggerated imitation becomes a perilous game of distorted mirrors, where the imitator loses sight of their own identity in favor of a borrowed version. It's not merely an attempt to emulate the envied individual, but also a desperate effort to assimilate their success and admiration. However, this endeavor is futile, as it disregards the uniqueness and intrinsic value of each person. Behind this impulse to imitate often lies profound insecurity and a lack of self-esteem. Those who fall into this pattern may grapple with feelings of inadequacy, seeking in imitation a semblance of worth or success. However, this path leads to the erosion of authenticity and the impoverishment of the human experience, as each individual possesses unique qualities and potentials that deserve exploration and celebration. Confronted with this scenario, it's imperative to foster a culture of self-acceptance and appreciation of individuality. Encouraging people to recognize and nurture their own talents and interests is vital for cultivating relationships based on mutual respect and genuine admiration, rather than destructive competition. As we delve into the realm where personal success alone no longer suffices, the imperative shifts not just to achieve, but to surpass and diminish the achievements of others. In more severe cases, this need escalates into acts of direct sabotage, where victory isn't enough unless it ensures the defeat of another. Healthy competitiveness, which typically drives growth and excellence, mutates into a pathological obsession, under the influence of envy, an obsession that corrupts the natural inclination for evolution. In this distorted dynamic, victory loses its luster unless it's accompanied by the downfall of an envied opponent. This mentality perpetuates a vicious cycle where satisfaction becomes fleeting and contingent upon comparison with others. This unhealthy competitiveness betrays deep-seated insecurity and a skewed perception of personal worth, irrationally tethered to the failures of others. Consumed by this obsession, the envious individual may resort to strategies ranging from systematically devaluing the achievements of their peers to outright acts of sabotage. Such behavior not only harms its targets, but also undermines the fabric of interpersonal relationships, breeding distrust and antagonism. The challenge lies in recognizing and curbing this excessive competitiveness before it escalates into overt conflict or sabotage. This necessitates courageous introspection and the cultivation of a perspective that values collective success and collaboration over destructive rivalry. By shifting our focus from surpassing others to surpassing our own limits, we pave the way for healthier and more sustainable personal growth. Fostering environments that promote cooperation and mutual recognition is crucial in mitigating the unhealthy competitiveness fueled by envy. This not only enhances individual well-being, but also fosters the development of stronger and more cohesive communities, where the success of one is celebrated as a triumph for all. Confronting envy and excessive competitiveness with maturity and understanding allows us to transform these challenges into opportunities for personal and collective development, thereby laying the groundwork for a more harmonious and productive society. In the intricate tapestry of human interactions, a subtle yet profoundly impactful pattern emerges: selective indifference. Stemming from envy, this behavior manifests as an apparent lack of interest or reaction to the successes or joys of others. Far from a simple absence of response, this indifference carries intent. It's a strategy aimed at diminishing the importance of another person's happiness or success, negatively affecting their self-esteem and emotional well-being. Selective indifference serves as a silent, yet effective weapon wielded by those driven by envy, opting not to acknowledge or validate the victories of others. By intentionally disregarding these moments, the envious individual not only seeks to dim the spotlight on these achievements, but also conveys a clear message that such successes are unworthy of attention or celebration. This deliberate omission aims to chip away at the confidence of the targeted person, insinuating that their efforts and accomplishments hold little to no value. However, this behavior reflects a misguided attempt to rebalance the emotional scales of the envious person, who feels overshadowed by the successes of others. Instead of addressing the root cause of their dissatisfaction or pursuing personal growth, the envious individual chooses to devalue others in an attempt to elevate themselves. This choice not only fails to resolve their underlying issues, but also corrodes relationships, fostering an environment of emotional detachment and estrangement. It's crucial, therefore, to be mindful of these manifestations of selective indifference, both within ourselves and in others, and to recognize their potential for destruction. By identifying this behavior, we have the opportunity to reflect on our own insecurities and work toward overcoming them constructively. Fostering a culture of acknowledgement and genuine appreciation for the achievements of others can help combat envy and cultivate a more positive and supportive environment for everyone. Moving on to more insidious tactics, one of the most damaging methods involves the deliberate distortion or withholding of crucial information with the explicit aim of tarnishing someone's reputation or impeding their professional or social progress. By engaging in such conduct, the individual driven by envy not only demonstrates a willingness to inflict harm, but also commits to actions with tangible and often enduring repercussions in the life of the targeted individual. Information manipulation can take various forms, from spreading baseless rumors to strategically omitting details that could benefit or protect someone. This approach seeks to undermine the position of the targeted individual, whether in the workplace or social circles, creating artificial barriers to their success and growth. Furthermore, by disseminating misinformation, the envious individual seeks to sway others' perceptions of the target, casting doubt on their competence, character, or intentions. This behavior not only signifies a profound moral failing on the part of the perpetrator, but also underscores the extent of envy's impact on interpersonal relationships. The harm inflicted by information manipulation extends beyond mere discomfort or unease. It can alter life trajectories, close doors of opportunity, and perpetuate conflicts over time. Therefore, it's essential to adopt a stance of vigilance and integrity when faced with the information we receive and share. Being aware of the possibility and consequences of information manipulation allows us to safeguard ourselves and others from its detrimental effects. Taking the first step to mitigate its impact involves fostering environments rooted in transparency, mutual respect, and rigorous fact-checking. These are indispensable measures aimed at preventing and countering destructive practices. In the face of attempts at information manipulation, it becomes imperative not only to shield potential targets, but also to confront and deter such behavior. This encompasses actions ranging from correcting specific misinformation to bolstering open and dependable communication systems. Additionally, cultivating a culture that prioritizes honesty and integrity over blind pursuit of success is essential. Confronting information manipulation and its underlying envy-driven roots demands courage and unwavering determination. Yet it's a battle worth engaging in, as it safeguards not only the well-being of potential victims, but also the vitality and resilience of our communities and societies at large. In a world where truth and trust are increasingly scarce commodities, preserving the integrity of information becomes a collective responsibility. Amidst our exploration of the intricate landscape of human emotions, we encounter a particularly revealing phenomenon: the smile that fails to reach the eyes. This expression, often donned by individuals harboring envy, embodies the facade that can cloak ostensibly benign interactions. While words may convey happiness or support, subtle cues in body language and emotional undertones betray underlying sentiments of resentment and envy. This phenomenon underscores the intricate nature of human emotions and our capacity to obscure genuine feelings. The dissonance between verbal and non-verbal expressions serves as a poignant reminder of the complexity inherent in human emotions. Recognizing these subtleties in daily interactions necessitates keen observation and sensitivity to nuances in human communication. Such discernment not only enriches our understanding of interpersonal dynamics, but also empowers us to navigate relationships with greater mindfulness and authenticity. Identifying a smile that lacks sincerity prompts reflection on the underlying dynamics of relationships and invites consideration of the authentic emotions concealed beneath the surface. Moreover, it prompts introspection regarding the sincerity with which we convey our own emotions in a social landscape that often prizes unwavering positivity and unconditional support. Acknowledging feelings of envy or resentment can indeed be challenging. However, confronting these emotions with honesty and introspection is a vital step towards personal growth and fostering deeper, more authentic relationships. By championing authenticity in human interactions and promoting open dialogue about complex emotions like envy, we can mitigate misunderstandings and fortify interpersonal bonds. Embracing the intricacies of our emotional landscape empowers us to express ourselves more genuinely and constructively. Overcoming the inclination to mask our true feelings behind superficial smiles is pivotal. By addressing the authenticity gap in expressions of happiness or support, we cultivate heightened emotional awareness towards both others and ourselves. This cultivation of emotional honesty and vulnerability not only enriches our individual journeys, but also contributes to the fabric of a more empathetic and understanding society, where smiles genuinely reflect the sentiments of the heart. Delving deeper into the labyrinth of human emotions, we encounter the intricate phenomenon of projecting insecurities, a mechanism intricately woven within the human condition. This behavior, often observed in individuals grappling with envy, involves projecting their own insecurities, flaws, and discontent onto others. By highlighting perceived defects in others, they deflect attention from their own internal struggles, albeit temporarily. However, this strategy fails to address the underlying issue: their fragile self-image and difficulty in grappling with feelings of inadequacy. The projection of insecurities not only stunts personal growth, but also inflicts substantial harm on the self-esteem and emotional well-being of those targeted. It perpetuates a cycle of negativity and resentment, hindering the cultivation of healthy interpersonal relationships grounded in mutual respect and empathy. Recognizing this behavior as a manifestation of envy necessitates a profound level of self-awareness and empathy. It prompts us to scrutinize the motivations behind criticisms or judgments and explore constructive ways of addressing vulnerabilities. Fostering an environment where individuals can openly discuss insecurities and fears without fear of judgment is paramount. By directly confronting our insecurities with compassion, we can dismantle the cycle of projection and nurture a stronger sense of self-esteem. In doing so, we embark on a journey of self-exploration and personal growth, transforming a defense mechanism into an avenue for empathy and understanding. This transformation not only enhances our individual well-being, but also enriches the tapestry of our relationships, fostering a healthier and more supportive environment for all. In conclusion, our exploration into the hidden dynamics of envy has revealed a complex tapestry of human emotions and behaviors. From passive-aggressive remarks and the devaluation of achievements to covert sabotage and exaggerated imitation, envy manifests in numerous insidious ways that can undermine both personal relationships and individual well-being. By recognizing these signs, whether in ourselves or in others, we open the door to greater self-awareness and empathy. Understanding the root causes of envy allows us to address our own insecurities and foster a more supportive and nurturing environment. It is through honest reflection and open dialogue that we can dismantle the harmful effects of envy, replacing them with constructive behaviors that build trust and genuine connections. Ultimately, facing envy with courage and compassion transforms these challenges into opportunities for personal growth and deeper relationships. By committing to this path, we create a community where each person's success is celebrated and where mutual respect and encouragement are the foundations of our interactions. Let us strive to cultivate an environment where authenticity and empathy prevail, enriching our collective human experience.